Week 3 of the PUBG Mobile World League Season 0 is underway, and Day 1 brought all the action and drama one expects from the league play. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from the day. It all started in Erangel, the first game of the day, where Nova Esports dominated the field, winning the chicken dinner with 14 kills, and all the action was concentrated on the Sosnovka military island. In the 6th circle, Nova Esports split up in twos, a risky move which paid off in terms of map control as they outfought Team Queso, after which they crashed a fight between Dream Eaters and Team Umbra, eliminating both teams. The final battle was between Nova Esports and Yalla Esports, with the former emerging victorious.
Against Nova Esports, Cat and G-Fan, two slayers I would not want to meet in a dark alley. And now, Cat finds the angle, but Lord wins the gunfight, but Z-Fan is here! Only a scrap of HP is Lord! This is all Z-Fan, this is all Nova Esports, can he get it off? He sees the angle, and no! Z-Fan gets it done! GG!
The second game of the day was fought in Miramar, and once again the final circles formed at Puerto Paraíso, something we saw earlier in the day. B4 Esports went towards the beach, where they finished off Pittsburgh Knights, who were in the center of the circle, arguably one of the best positions to be in. UDR Killers, on the other hand, went for the high ground outside the city, where they mounted an attack on the little shack that sheltered Dream Eaters, eliminating them. The two teams then faced each other in an epic showdown, where UDR Killers had 3 players alive and B4 Esports had 2. B4 Esports shot their way out of a tricky situation, winning the chicken dinner.
On a second. Yeah. To cover behind it.
The nades just too short. Multiple grenades from Pokus can't find their target. And this box, it doesn't even matter the loot at this point. It's also the cover, because it's the only cover that they have. Pokus out in the open. UDR Killers, they had the crossfire, but it didn't matter.
The third game of the day saw intense action in the open fields of Erangel as the final circles closed in around Milta, with 7 teams within the city limits and 3 out in the fields. The 5th circle shifted towards the open fields, with only a few houses at the edge of the city in the zone, one of which was captured by Footballists, who fortified themselves within the confines, defending against wave after wave of enemies crashing upon them. They accumulated a lot of kills, after which the zone forced them in the open fields, where it looked like B4 Esports and frag machines would stop them in their tracks. Footballists, however, marched in and slaughtered both teams to win the chicken dinner with a very impressive 19 kills.
Just pushing it, but he doesn't find the shots. No, that was his opportunity. That was huge. Lutz, the 180 spin. It's like he's doing a frag video right now. It's like he's going to try and put together a highlight reel. But that's just
there it
the
is.
team gets it done. Oh, frag machine so close, but it's not enough.
Game 4 saw action unfold in Miramar, with 3 teams coming in hot. Loops Esports executed a good third-party engagement as Cloud9 and B4 Esports exchanged knocks outside the shrinking 4th circle. In the 7th circle, Loops Esports had a fair advantage as they were on one side of the zone, while the other end of the zone was cramped with Wildcard Gaming, Footballist and SWAT69. Footballist managed to kill SWAT69, but Loops Esports got the better of them as they had pushed forward, establishing control over the zone. The final battle was fought between Wildcard Gaming and Loops Esports, where Wildcard Gaming overpowered their opponents to win the chicken dinner.
Now, Acer able to pick up Slicky, making us a 3v2. Dadden gonna be popping on up. Dadden connecting on to Acer. Sam, though, with the fire, swapping on over to the Uzi. Wildcard getting that chicken dinner here on Miramar.
The last game of the day was fought in Erangel, and it was an explosive affair, quite literally, as Footballists stole the show with their grenades, lobbing them at perfect angles, something Kobe would be proud of. Kurina Power was split up in twos, with one duo in a wizard tower, which was soon demolished as Footballists laid down a wall of smoke, drove right up to it, and made the 2 enemies inside to oblivion, taking control for themselves. Meanwhile, Footballists faced off against Loops Esports yet again, adding fuel to their rivalry, and this time they obliterated them, blowing Loops Esports to smithereens with a barrage of grenades that registered on the Richter scale, a mini red zone, if you will. They weren't done yet as they faced Team Queso as the final hurdle, and once again the grenades did all the talking as footballists won the chicken dinner with an impressive 19 kills, something they did earlier in the day.
From Team Queso, Marco was taking out Tensa with the backstab connecting onto Axel. There's only 2 up right now for Team Queso. Team Queso are getting pinched from Tensa, the solo member from Team Queso, and then Footballist right in front of them. Lutz crawling their way ever so closer. HP is really low, 7 kills so far. Mystic is gonna be spotting out that push, cooking the grenades. Here comes the grenades to get the confirm right on into the shed. There you go, Team Queso. They're done. Footballists are unstoppable. 18 kills so far. They need to take out Tensa. Tensa gets the trade.
Chicken dinner.
Another chicken dinner with, I believe, 19 kills if I'm not mistaken.
Football list. Oh my goodness.
It's safe to say that footballists are the Grenadier gods, amassing a total of 102 points in the day. Absolutely mental. Yalla Esports finished second with a lot of kills to show for despite not winning any chicken dinners. Nova Esports finally showed us what they are made of as they finished third despite having a rough first week in the World League. With a lot of teams stepping up to the plate, Day 2 will surely be a magnificent affair. And as always, stay tuned for your daily dose of highlights and keep supporting your favorite teams.